outside Lincoln Center, I am surrounded by people chasing the American dream. A guy rushing to work, someone pushing a child to daycare perhaps, or a kid racing to school. Meanwhile, inside the Emmy-winner Roma Theater up there, that exact chase plays out every night, 8 times a week on stage. Each of the these many characters seeking stability, safety, one shot. Some make it, while others get crushed by the system that simply tells them just work hard. That gap between promise and reality is why audiences seeing the theater cheering and crying simultaneously. The story is more than a century old, but it really is us right now. Originally, this revival was supposed to run just 14 weeks, but Gimmick the West End, the director, has taken on her hands and extended it to the month of June. That gives you just a little more time to book seats to this epic splendor. Here now, my review of Ragtime.
Based on E.L. Doctorow's classic 1975 historical novel and adapted for the stage by book writer Terrence McNally, along with composer Stephen Flaherty and lyricist Lynn Ahrens, Ragtime is truly timeless. This nearly flawless Lincoln Center theater production ranks among Broadway's best of all time. With that rousing opening number featuring the entire company as if in a moving American tapestry, we're introduced to each of the main characters. There are so many of them, in lesser hands they'd be reduced to stereotype or simply lost in the shuffle. But here, so masterfully staged by director de Bessonet and choreographer Eleanor Scott, the combined effect of music, story, and performance on that mostly bare stage is breathtaking, and it left audiences cheering and weeping right from the start. Doctorow's story begins in 1902 when ragtime music symbolized a turning point in the country. Weaving the fates of Americans, black and white, with the newly arrived huddled masses, McNally's book focuses the complex tale on 3 sets of families. We first meet the affluent family in suburban New Rochelle, led by father, the excellent Colin Donnell, and mother, beautifully played by Casey Levy, with a warmth and strength that puts an indelible stamp on the role. Then there are the folks from Harlem, the ragtime musician Coalhouse Walker Jr. With his colossal pipes and commanding presence, Joshua Henry seems born to the role of the doomed character. It is a magnificent performance and one that must not be missed. Together with the astonishing Nichelle Lewis as his lover Sarah, the two will break your heart. The immigrants are represented by the Jewish Tata and his young daughter, newly arrived from Latvia. Brandon Uranowitz delivers another extraordinary performance and a high mark in the fine actor's career. Other key roles include real-life figures, union organizer Emma Goldman, the great African-American leader Booker T. Washington, headlining showgirl Evelyn Nesbit, and the famed magician Harry Houdini. They each have key roles to play in this captivating saga, and in so many ways, their lives parallel the experiences of Americans and immigrants in the present day, still subjected to soul-crushing racism and abuse, as justice is routinely granted or denied, depending on skin color. This is also a show in which the entire score deserves the highest praise. In fact, there isn't just one 11 o'clock number, as is the standard in so many great musicals. There are several bona fide showstoppers, sending audiences to their feet. Yes, the show is long at close to 3 hours, but it leaves you wanting more. Music has a unique way of bringing people of all stripes together, and that's why shows like this have the power to enlighten, inspire, and remind us what we look like at our best and worst.
Ragtime the musical not only sings beautifully, it speaks to us with a relevance and a resonance that connects us all. And that's what makes a masterpiece.